Hello and welcome to Quiz Time. I'm Jess and today I have 100 general knowledge questions for you. So, thinking caps on, let's go. Which country consumes the most chocolate per capita? Switzerland, Belgium or Germany? It's Switzerland. What is the all-time highest grossing animated film as of 2024 with $1.7 billion worldwide gross? Frozen 2, The Lion King 2019 or Toy Story 4? It's The Lion King 2019. Who painted the most powerful anti-war mural, Guernica, which depicts the horrors of war? Pablo Picasso, Salvador Dali or Vincent van Gogh? Pablo Picasso. Which country has the world's oldest national flag, having been continuously used since 1625? Denmark, Japan or Sweden? It's Denmark. Which video game franchise has sold the most copies worldwide? Pokemon, Mario or Call of Duty? Mario. What is the capital city of Belarus? Minsk, Vilnius or Riga? It's Minsk. Which luxury fashion house is known for its iconic red-soled shoes? Prada, Christian Louboutin or Jimmy Choo? Christian Louboutin. Which of the following languages is written in the Cyrillic script? Hindi, Russian or Arabic? Russian. Which Shakespearean play features the famous line, "To be or not to be, that is the question"? Macbeth, Romeo and Juliet or Hamlet? It's Hamlet. What is the currency of South Korea? Won or baht? It's won. In which language is the word hello pronounced as hola? Spanish. Which fashion designer is credited with popularising the miniskirt in the 1960s? Mary Quant, Coco Chanel or Gianni Versace? Mary Quant. Which composer wrote the famous opera The Marriage of Figaro? Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Ludwig van Beethoven or Johann Sebastian Bach? Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Which country is the largest producer of coffee in the world? Brazil, Vietnam or Colombia? It's Brazil. Who is considered the founder of the Impressionist movement in painting? Claude Monet, Edouard Manet or Pierre-Auguste Renoir? Claude Monet. Which fashion magazine is considered the fashion Bible? Vogue, Vanity Fair or Harper's Bazaar? Vogue. Which of the following countries is not one of the 5 permanent members of the United Nations Security Council? France, China or Germany? Germany. Which element has the highest melting point? Iron, titanium or tungsten? Tungsten. Which condiment is often served with Belgian fries? Sauce Andalouse, Guasaca or Velouté? Sauce Andalouse. Which country has won the most FIFA World Cup titles in men's soccer? Brazil, Italy or Argentina? Brazil. What is the official title of the head of state of Monaco? King, Prince or Sultan? It's Prince. Which of the following is not a variety of pasta? Falafel, fettuccine or piccata? Piccata. Who wrote the novel The Catcher in the Rye, which is often regarded as a classic of 20th century literature? J.D. Salinger, F. Scott Fitzgerald or Ernest Hemingway? J.D. Salinger. Which country was the first to grant women the right to vote in national elections? New Zealand, Greenland or Switzerland? New Zealand. What shade of colour is jasper? Yellow, red or blue? Red. What is the primary ingredient in the dish baba ganoush, a popular Middle Eastern dip? Eggplants. Who was the first female pharaoh of ancient Egypt? Cleopatra, Hatshepsut or Sobkneferu? Sobkneferu. My Egyptian not so good. Who was the first person to reach both the North Pole and the South Pole? Roald Amundsen, Robert Peary or Richard E. Byrd? Roald Amundsen. True or false? Johann Salk is credited with the discovery of penicillin, the first antibiotic drug. It's false. Alexander Fleming is credited with penicillin. Which tennis player has won the most Grand Slam women's singles titles in the Open era? Serena Williams, Margaret Court or Steffi Graf? Margaret Court. In which fictional continent did most of the action take place in the TV series Game of Thrones? Westeros, Essos, or Sothroyos? Westeros. Who was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean? Bessie Coleman, Amelia Earhart, or Jacqueline Cottrell? Amelia Earhart. Which NBA player holds the record for the most points scored in a single game with 100 points? Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, or Wilt Chamberlain? Wilt Chamberlain. Which spice is derived from the dried stigma of the crocus flower? Saffron, cardamom, or turmeric? It's saffron. What is the process by which an unstable atomic nucleus loses energy by emitting radiation? Fission, radioactive decay, or nuclear transmutation? Radioactive decay. Which famous actress sang Happy Birthday, Mr. President during President John F. Kennedy's 45th birthday in 1962? Marilyn Monroe, Audrey Hepburn, or Grace Kelly? Marilyn Monroe. Who was the youngest golfer to achieve a career Grand Slam by winning all 4 major championships? Tiger Woods, Jack Nicklaus, or Gary Player? Tiger Woods. What is the main ingredient in the Japanese dish sashimi? Raw fish, tofu, or egg? Raw fish. In the TV show Breaking Bad, what is Walter White's street name? Heisenberg, Blue Sky, or Crystal Ship? Heisenberg. What is the national dish of Spain, consisting of rice, saffron, and various meats and vegetables? Paella, gazpacho, or tapas? Paella. Which ancient civilization invented the first written language? Sumerians, Egyptians, or Indus Valley Civilization? Sumerians. What French oblong pastry is made from choux dough and filled with cream? Eclair, croissant, or profiterole? Oh, food ones again make me very hungry, and I love eclairs. Which comedian is known for his slapstick humour and silent films like Modern Times and The Great Dictator? Charlie Chaplin, Buster Keaton, or Harold Lloyd? Charlie Chaplin. Which iconic rock band performed a historic concert at the Pyramids of Giza in Egypt in 1978? The Beatles, Grateful Dead, or Pink Floyd? It was the Grateful Dead. Who directed the 1973 horror film The Wicker Man? Roman Polanski, Robin Hardy, or Wes Craven? Robin Hardy. What is the largest organ in the human body? Lungs, brain, or skin? It's the skin. Which singer is often referred to as the Queen of Rock and Roll? Tina Turner, Aretha Franklin, or Diana Ross? It's Tina Turner. Which city is the capital of Burkina Faso? Accra, Lomé, or Ouagadougou? Ouagadougou. Oh, it had to be that one, didn't it? I'm sure you all know how to pronounce it. What is the process by which plants convert light energy into chemical energy? Respiration, photosynthesis, or transpiration? Photosynthesis. Which Rebel Without a Cause actor died in a car accident at the age of 24? James Dean, Marlon Brando, or Montgomery Clift? James Dean. Which two countries are separated by the Strait of Gibraltar? Spain and Morocco, Italy and Tunisia, or Greece and Turkey? It's Spain and Morocco. In humans, what is the purpose of the lymphatic system? To digest food, fight infections, or regulate body temperature? Fight infections. Which actress was married to playwright Arthur Miller and baseball legend Joe DiMaggio? Audrey Hepburn, Marilyn Monroe, or Elizabeth Taylor? Marilyn Monroe. Who was the founder of the Mongol Empire? Genghis Khan, Kublai Khan, or Attila the Hun? Genghis Khan. Which French fashion designer is credited with popularising the little black dress? Coco Chanel, Christian Dior, or Yves Saint Laurent? Coco Chanel. Which American actress and fashion icon starred in films like Roman Holiday and Breakfast at Tiffany's? Audrey Hepburn, Grace Kelly, or Elizabeth Taylor? It was Audrey Hepburn. Which scientist is often credited with the discovery of electromagnetic induction and the laws of electrolysis? Michael Faraday, Isaac Newton, or Nikola Tesla? Michael Faraday. Which part of the human brain is responsible for regulating body temperature, hunger, and thirst? Cerebellum, hypothalamus, or amygdala? Hypothalamus. Which country has the highest number of UNESCO World Heritage Sites? Italy, China, or Spain? Italy. Who was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize? Marie Curie, Mother Teresa, or Rosalind Franklin? Marie Curie. What is the medical term for the voice box? Larynx, trachea, or pharynx? Larynx. Which athlete holds the record for the most Olympic gold medals won? Usain Bolt, Carl Lewis, or Michael Phelps? Michael Phelps. What is the national flower of Japan? Chrysanthemum, lotus, or cherry blossom? Cherry blossom. Which of the following countries does not share a border with Kazakhstan? Russia, Uzbekistan, or Iran? Iran. Who played the lead role of Michael Corleone in the 1972 film The Godfather? Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, or Marlon Brando? Al Pacino. How many bones are in the adult human body? 206, 210, or 198? 206. Which two US states do not observe daylight saving time? Arizona and Hawaii, Alaska and Hawaii, or Arizona and New Mexico? Arizona and Hawaii. Which 1980s movie features a group of kids who embark on an adventure to find the lost fortune of One-Eyed Willie? The Lost Boys, The Goonies, or Stand By Me? The Goonies. Which of the following animals is not a marsupial? Kangaroo, lemur, or wombat? Lemur. Which planet in our solar system has the longest day, lasting around 243 Earth days? Venus, Mars, or Jupiter? It's Venus. Who directed the 1958 film Vertigo, which has since been recognised as one of the greatest films ever made? Alfred Hitchcock, Orson Welles, or Billy Wilder? Alfred Hitchcock. Which artist painted the famous work Starry Night? Vincent van Gogh, Pablo Picasso, or Claude Monet? Vincent van Gogh. How many flat faces does the shape a dodecahedron have? 10, 11, or 12? It's 12. Which Stanley Kubrick film had violent and controversial themes that led to its banning in several countries in 1971? 2001: A Space Odyssey, A Clockwork Orange, or Full Metal Jacket? A Clockwork Orange. Which river is the longest in South America? Amazon River, Paraguay River, or Parana River? Parana River. Amazon River. Which of the following is the largest species of frog in the world? Goliath frog, African bullfrog, or American bullfrog? Goliath frog. Which movie won the Academy Award for Best Picture in 1954? On the Waterfront, The Bridge on the River Kwai, or Ben-Hur? On the Waterfront. In Greek mythology, who was the goddess of wisdom, warfare, and handicrafts? Athena, Artemis, or Aphrodite? Athena. Which iconic musician, known for hits like Purple Rain and When Doves Cry, tragically passed away in 2016? Prince, David Bowie, or George Michael? Prince. Great songs. Which country is the largest producer of cocoa beans? Brazil, Ghana, or the Ivory Coast? Ivory Coast. True or false? Titan is the largest moon in the solar system. It's false. Ganymede is the largest moon in the solar system. Who was known as the Queen of Soul in the 1960s? Aretha Franklin, Diana Ross, or Tina Turner? Aretha Franklin. What is the world's largest coral reef system? Great Barrier Reef, Belize Barrier Reef, or Red Sea Coral Reef? Great Barrier Reef. Which spacecraft was the first to land humans on the moon? Apollo 11, Apollo 12, or Apollo 13? Apollo 11. Which band's 1967 album is often considered one of the first concept albums in rock music? The Beatles, the Rolling Stones, or the Doors? The Beatles. Which African country has the highest point in Africa, Mount Kilimanjaro? Tanzania, Kenya, or Ethiopia? Tanzania. Who painted the famous artwork, The Persistence of Memory, featuring melting clocks? Pablo Picasso, Salvador Dali, or Claude Monet? Salvador Dali. What is the main ingredient in the Korean dish kimchi? Kimchi, cabbage, tofu, or rice? It's cabbage. Which famous physicist developed the theory of general relativity? Isaac Newton, Albert Einstein, or Stephen Hawking? Albert Einstein. Which river flows through the Grand Canyon? Colorado River, Yukon River, or Columbia River? Colorado River. Which of the following spices is not commonly used in Indian curry powder? Turmeric, coriander, or rosemary? Rosemary. I've not had a rosemary curry. In which year did the Chernobyl nuclear disaster occur? 1986, 1979, or 1991? Do you remember where you were when you heard I do? 1986. I think I'd just come home from brownies. Which of the following is a traditional French dish made with sliced potatoes, cream and garlic? Coq au vin, ratatouille, or gratin dauphinoise? Gratin dauphinoise. Which country is the smallest in terms of land area? Monaco, Vatican City, or Nauru? The Vatican City. Which element has the chemical symbol SN? Tin, titanium, or tungsten? Tin. What is the capital of Mongolia? Ulaanbaatar, Astana, or Tashkent? Ulaanbaatar. Which planet in our solar system spins on its side with an axial tilt of about 90 degrees? Uranus, Neptune, or Venus? Uranus. Which desert is the largest hot desert in the world? Sahara, Gobi Desert, or Kalahari Desert? It's the Sahara Desert. What is the collective noun for a group of flamingos? Do you know this one? It's flamboyance. And your last one, which country has the most time zones? Russia, the United States, or France? It's France. So, how did you do today? Drop your score in the comments below, and of course like and subscribe for more fun quizzes next time on Quiz Time.